A video has surfaced online that has sparked a lot of discussion and concern within the community. In the footage, a man, described as a migrant, pulls up outside a school attended by disabled children and begins praying directly outside the gates. As parents and locals notice what's happening, one concerned resident approaches him to ask why he's there and why he's chosen that particular location. Instead of engaging or offering any explanation, the man simply tells the resident to go away, dismissing their concerns entirely. We'll dive into this story in today's video, but before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Right now, only 12% of viewers are subscribed, so join the community and help us grow. The issue here isn't about someone practicing their religion. People have every right to pray. The concern comes from where this took place. Directly outside a school for vulnerable children during a time when pupils, families and staff are naturally sensitive about safety and routine. Schools are protected environments, and anything unexpected or out of place near the entrance can understandably cause distress. What many people are pointing out is that there are numerous dedicated places of worship available, including mosques, community centers, and private spaces designed specifically for prayer. Choosing to pray outside a school without context and without consideration for the environment naturally raises questions. It's this lack of awareness and lack of communication that people are reacting to, not the act of prayer itself. When members of the public express concern and are told to simply go away, it adds to the unease. Communities rely on mutual respect and understanding, especially around sensitive locations like schools. Parents want reassurance that the area around their children's school remains safe, predictable, and free from any unnecessary disruption or tension. At its core, this situation highlights the importance of respecting shared spaces and considering how actions might be perceived, particularly around vulnerable groups. Everyone has the right to practice their faith, but it's equally important to choose appropriate locations and to respond respectfully when members of the community raise legitimate concerns. This video serves as a reminder that maintaining harmony requires awareness on all sides. People aren't objecting to prayer, they're objecting to the setting and the dismissive attitude when questioned. Incidents like this show why open communication, respect, and understanding are essential for keeping public spaces safe and comfortable for everyone. Have a watch.
What are you praying outside of school for kids with special needs for? What? What? What's telling me to go away? Go away, mate. Why would I go away? Why would I go away? Why don't you go away? It's a school for special needs. So why don't you get on your bike and yeah, don't go away, you cheeky cunt.
I was on the
I don't care. Go pray in a mosque, because this is to you, does it?
Okay.
What's that say there, buddy? Can you read, yeah?
Sorry?
What does that say? Can you read that?
Which one?
That right there, look. What's that say? Special school, kids with disabilities, yeah, and you're praying outside it.
Okay.
So get on your bike and
Sorry about that.
yeah, don't be sorry, go pray in a mosque. I wouldn't come to the country and start praying out schools, would we? Disrespectful.
Look where he's praying, look. For the school for the deaf. Look, child care after school, pre-care, special school. So yeah, this is what you're letting into the country.
What we've just seen raises an important point about how public spaces are used and how our actions affect the people around us, especially near sensitive locations like schools. It isn't about someone's faith or background, it's about awareness, communication, and respect for the environment they're in. Schools, particularly those supporting vulnerable children, need consistency and safety, and anything unexpected outside the gates naturally causes concern. What made this situation more tense was the refusal to engage when a local resident tried to ask what was happening. Communities work best when people are willing to talk, explain, and show understanding. When that breaks down, even small moments can feel unsettling. At the end of the day, this video is a reminder that we all share responsibility for keeping our public spaces calm, respectful, and safe. Whatever our beliefs or routines, choosing appropriate places for them and responding respectfully when someone raises a concern goes a long way in maintaining harmony in the community.
In other news, nobody wants this budget, Mr. Speaker, with resignations, hostile briefings, and leaks galore. Even just in the last 10 minutes, an unprecedented leak of the OBR analysis. These leaks have been so serious that even the former chief economist of the Bank of England has said, and I quote, that Labour's fiscal fandango is the single biggest reason why growth has flatlined. Does the Prime Minister agree with Andy Haldane, and does he have an explanation for this complete shambles? Prime Minister Keir Starmer responded, "We all know the biggest shambles in living history, the Liz Truss budget." And what did she say? Did she say, "I don't agree, this must be wrong"? No, she said, "I think that she is 100% right. 100% not much room for flexibility. Not one thing was wrong with it in her view, so we won't be taking lectures from her." On the matter of the OBR, that is for the Chancellor to set out the budget in just a few minutes' time. Ms. Badenoch asked, will the Prime Minister launch an investigation into the budget leaks and punish those responsible? Mr. Starmer said, it is literally about 25 minutes before the budget will be set out, where we will take further decisions and the Chancellor will set it out. Thanks to the decisions that she has already taken, we have 5 million more NHS appointments, waiting lists are coming down, mortgages are cheaper, we have expanded free school meals. That is 100,000 children lifted out of poverty, he added. Compare that to the record opposite any day of the week. A leaked OBR document claims Rachel Reeves will keep tax thresholds frozen until 2030, pulling in £8 billion for the Treasury. It warns national debt is set to climb to 69% of GDP by the end of the decade. The revelation sent shockwaves through the markets, with gilt yields sliding as anger over the leak intensified. And in a major setback for the Chancellor, economic growth has allegedly been revised down from 2026, with GDP forecast at just 1.5% in 2025 and 1.9% the following year. Fuel duty will stay on hold until September 2026, while the two-child cap on universal credit is due to be lifted from next April, a change expected to cost £5.3 billion before the next election. But the leaked OBR report warns Reeves is lining up £26 billion in tax increases. The OBR apologised for publishing their analysis of the budget too early, blaming it on a technical error, and said they have initiated an investigation into how this happened. They added, we will be reporting to our Oversight Board, the Treasury, and the Commons Treasury Committee on how this happened, and we will make sure this does not happen again.
What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.